The anime begins with a group of people standing in front of the Demon Lord's castle. The boy asks if everyone is ready. The party's mage replies that they are, saying she has finished studying all of the Demon Lord's abilities. She then tells Yuuga that he can definitely win. The boy urges them to invade as soon as possible so he can defeat the Demon Lord. As the gate opens, the group heads toward the castle. Up ahead, one of the Demon Lord's subordinates appears. He laughs and says that before they can face his master, they will have to get past him. When the hero tries to use his skill, he realizes that his attack is stopped with extreme ease. As he charges at the demon, the enemy dodges and counterattacks, making the hero angry enough to use his Excalibur. However, the demon effortlessly repels the strike and knocks all of them down. The hero's party ends up losing consciousness. At that moment, the boy notices a beautiful girl and falls in love, realizing that she is exactly his type. Suddenly, the demons group appears, asking whether they should finish off all the heroes lying on the ground. The boy panics and tells them to stay inside. They notice that the boy has been staring at the fallen girl the whole time and think he is a pervert. However, the boy says that he was just thinking about what to do. They ask if they should kill them. The boy says no and explains that he needs to take them to a nearby human village. His companions say he is going to get a serious scolding, but he does not care, feeling only sad that he had to let his maiden go. 1 month later, the protagonist, Youki, is questioned by the Demon Lord about the fact that since then, the hero's party has not given up and continues to challenge him, only to lose again. The Demon Lord asks how many times this has happened, and Youki replies that it has been 13 times. One of the Demon Lord's right-hand men laughs, saying that if they lose to someone like Youki, then they really are weak. The Demon Lord asks why Youki does not simply kill the heroes. Youki replies that a bunch of insects like them are not worth killing. Even so, the Demon Lord thinks it would be better to deal with them properly. Youki realizes that they do not understand the importance of that hero party and decides that he himself will put an end to them. As he leaves the room, he knows that if he lets the heroes escape again, the lives of his friends will be in danger. Youki knows that his power is so great that it almost feels like cheating. Those heroes have the potential to defeat the Demon Lord, and if that happens, the world will no longer be ruled by him. For that reason, Youki decides to settle everything the next time. The following day, the heroes' party appears once again. Youki easily blocks their attacks and defeats everyone, leaving only the girls standing. When another attack is launched, Youki calmly blocks it. The boy gets back up and decides to use his Excalibur, but once again, the attack is stopped. He declares that he must defeat the Demon Lord. Youki proposes that one of the girls stay behind, and in exchange, he will let the other 3 pass. One of the girls believes this is the best choice, since they cannot defeat him. The hero, however, refuses. The girl points out that if Youki truly wanted to, he could have killed them many times already, but he did not. Even so, the hero does not trust him, believing that this time could be different. She says that it is better to save the world than to preserve the life of a single priestess. Suddenly, she shouts for everyone to move forward. The boy promises that after they defeat the Demon Lord, they will return immediately. She knows she cannot even scratch Youki, but still chooses to fight. When she uses her attack, it has no effect at all. Youki asks her to wait a moment and explains that he fell in love with her the first time he saw her. He then asks her to go out with him. The girl becomes embarrassed and rejects him. Youki is deeply saddened and decides to end his own life. Feeling that nothing else has meaning anymore, the girl tells him to stop joking, but Youki insists that he is serious. Even if he continues living, he will only be able to remain in that place forever, leaving only to attack human cities and villages, something he does not want to do. The girl replies that this is a lie, because all demons are cruel, and the Demon Lord himself tries to destroy humanity. Youki explains that despite his demonic appearance, he reincarnated from another world and is human on the inside. The girl does not understand why he still obeys the Demon Lord, since with the power he has, he could easily defeat him. Youki says that if he did defeat the Demon Lord, he would end up becoming the next Demon Lord, which he does not want. As a result, he lives in seclusion every day. He thought it might be better to end everything until she appeared. It was love at first sight. During that month, short as it was the first time he had felt alive since becoming a demon. Now, he believes none of it matters anymore. The girl responds that it does matter. He has great power, and if he still has a human heart, he should use it to help people. It is not too late yet, and she asks him to go with her to the outside world. The scene shifts to the human world, which is celebrating the defeat of the demon lord. As everyone rejoices, Youki tears off his own horn so that he can enter the city where his beloved is. He is thanked by everyone, but Yuuga knows that all of this was only possible thanks to Cecilia, who managed to convince Youki to let them pass. Even so, the girl beside Yuuga feels jealous. Upon entering the city, Youki decides to register at the Adventurers Guild. The receptionist says he does not remember the procedure very well and registers Youki as rank F, with rank S being the highest. By completing requests and building a track record, he will be able to rank up. Normally, it takes about a month to go from rank F to rank E. The man tells Youki not to lose the document, as it is a lot of trouble to replace it. He introduces himself as Clayman and wishes Youki good luck. On the very first day, Youki already manages to rank up in order to earn more money. His goal is to live a normal life and, once he achieves that, to confess his feelings once again to his great love. He knows he will do everything he can to become a great success. The next day, rumors spread through the guild about someone who is ranking up at an incredible pace. When Youki goes to take on new quests, the receptionist becomes irritated, since he does not want to work, and asks who Youki is. Youki replies that he is just an ordinary adventurer, but this only annoys the man even more, as he says that no one goes from rank F to rank D in a single week. Youki admits that he may have overdone it a little, but believes it should be fine. After an investigation, no signs of fraud are found. Suddenly, Cecilia appears and asks the man to cancel Youki's request, calling him to come to her house instead. When they arrive at the mansion, the guards become upset that she brought a man with her and question why he is riding in the same carriage as Cecilia. She scolds them, saying that Youki is just a friend. The guards begin to cry and apologize. Youki feels sad at being called just a friend. Inside the house, Cecilia apologizes for visiting him so late, explaining that she had obligations that delayed her. Youki tells her not to worry, saying that he was simply enjoying his life as an adventurer. Still, he is happy that she came to see him. She explains that she heard rumors about how quickly he has been ranking up, a novice adventurer being promoted to rank D in the blink of an eye. For her, it was very helpful to be able to locate him so easily. Then, she asks him to leave the Adventurers Guild, acknowledging that it is quite an unfair request. Youki asks for the reason. Cecilia explains that although the Demon Lord has been defeated, not all threats have disappeared. This time, however, a struggle for supremacy among the human nations may begin, and signs of it are already appearing. The hero of her nation has been receiving an avalanche of marriage proposals from all over the world, using status, wealth, and political marriages. Each country is gathering strength and talent to use as pawns in future wars. She continues, saying that Youki is rising through the adventurer ranks at an unbelievable speed. With the power he possesses, he could certainly reach rank S, something only a few achieve in the country. However, if that happens, he would attract the attention of other nations. If he were recruited and accidentally revealed his demonic powers, that country could use him as a tool to dominate the world. Worse still, they might see him as a threat and end his life in that world. For that reason, she asks Youki to lie low for the time being. He points out that he still needs to pay his bills and that it is not easy to simply disappear. Cecilia tells him not to worry, saying that she would like to hire him and even pay him a salary. She admits, however, that she does not have enough money to hire someone of rank S. Even so, she promises to do everything within her power to help him and asks that he accept her offer in the name of world peace. Youki only asks that she not bow her head to him like that. He states that he would never accept a proposal from another country. No matter how young or beautiful the lady proposing marriage might be, it is out of the question. For him, among all women, he can only see Cecilia. Hearing this, she begins to laugh and apologizes, realizing that her concern was unnecessary. She concludes that there is no problem with him continuing as an adventurer. Youki decides that he will try to be as discreet as possible. At that moment, another woman appears in the house. It is Celia Aquarium, Cecilia's mother. She apologizes for the guard's behavior earlier. Celia explains that lately her daughter has been receiving many marriage proposals, including one from the hero himself. Youki becomes quite irritated upon hearing this, since the hero already has all the girls fawning over him. However, Celia explains that Cecilia rejected all of the proposals. She then approaches and asks whether Youki wants to marry Cecilia. He apologizes and replies that he already confessed once and was rejected. Now, he is working hard as an adventurer, and when he can live a decent life, he plans to confess again. The mother approves of the boy, saying that she would never give her daughter to the wrong person and that she only wants what is best for Cecilia. Before leaving the room, she asks Youki to get along well with her daughter. As he leaves the house, Cecilia realizes that her mother liked him very much. And so ends the first episode.
Take you